Rest easy, mortals. Zack Fair has now been liberated from the darkness. Hey everybody, this is RRPG, and welcome to another episode of RRPG Let's Play with Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep on the PSP. In this episode, we are now going to finish up the Olympus Coliseum, and then we're going to move on to the next world, which is Deep Space, based off the movie Lilo and Stitch. Anyway, we are now going to be formally introduced to Zack Fair and finish up the Olympus Coliseum world, and then we'll move on to the next one.
He's gone.
Man, how could I let a guy like him control me? I'll never live it down. Thanks.
Tara.
Thanks, Tara. I'm Zack. Yep.
And that is
Definitely.
the song successor from Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII that is playing for Zack Fair. And yeah, he still has that go get 'em attitude, just like he has in Crisis Core and in Final Fantasy VII.
You don't get to decide if you're a hero or not. They do. And they
Terra doesn't consider himself a hero? Well, he should now, because he actually stopped Hades and saved
and mine too.
a hero too. Oh, wow.
Too bad. I really wanted to fight you fair and square.
Zack's hero is Terra? Oh, wow.
Maybe someday, Zack.
That's actually some good camaraderie right there. And with that completion, we do get the D-Link with Zack, and we do get the Mark of a Hero Keyblade. It's kind of a shorter version of the Keyblade that we get in Kingdom Hearts 1, where it's not all that buff, but it's still a very powerful weapon nonetheless. And now we're moving to Deep Space. And the first part of this world is actually pretty interesting, because you get to fight in this battle riding your vehicle against all these Unversed out here in the lanes in between. So it's a very interesting battle. I mean, it does take the hints from Rumble Racing, but there are some battle mechanics in this part of the game. So let's take a look. Yep, so you can attack with the X and triangle button and use the square button to defend yourselves. And you can jump with the circle button, but although I found it to be somewhat kind of useless, but yeah. Just attacking them head-on like that, you're bound to do some good in this fight. You do get some money and some green orbs and some D-Link crystals along the way, but be careful because sometimes they can hurt you still even when you're in this state. And yeah, make sure you don't get too far away from them because you will have to make U-turns and such to get back to where you're at. And defeating them, we do get a maximum HP increase. And none of them got out alive. But neither are we, because there's a spaceship above us.
Huh? What?
And I have a feeling that we're going to be taken prisoner. Yeah. And right there, that is the ship from Lilo and Stitch, from the beginning parts of the movie. It's the exact same ship where Stitch came from, or Experiment 626 as they call him in this game. But we'll meet him in the next episode. But anyway, we are now introduced to Deep Space. And I gotta say that the music for the Deep Space world is actually very, just very calm and relaxing. It almost seems like something that would be taken off something that Star Trek could use now and then with the theme like the Deep Space world. But you'll see once we trail along.
Yes, Grand Councilwoman. I've confined him until we can determine what
That is the Grand Councilwoman and her right-hand man, Gantu, from Lilo and Stitch. And as I knew, Terra was taken a prisoner. But
Take cover. Leave it to me to handle these fiends. Whatever you are, you're under arrest. Eventually.
Yeah, like they're gonna listen to you.
Unversed.
The only way you can defeat Unversed, Heartless, and Nobodies is if you have a Keyblade.
Give you a fight.
And those bars could not even hold Terra at all. Wait a minute, there were no bars. That was like a glass window that substituted for prison cell bars. But anyway, yes, just like with the last world and the world before that one. Well, Disney World didn't have it, but Radiant Garden did. We have a barrage of Unversed to fight. And like any barrage, they are simple as cake. And the cake... Wait a minute, the cake... Wait a minute, they don't... I was going to say that the cake is a lie, but they don't even give... Well, if you count the ice cream shops, I guess you can count them as cake. But, because they're sweet. But, other than that, yeah, there is no actual cake as a reward for this game. But, yeah. Here we have a new type of Unverse. Basically, these guys can shoot lasers at you. And sometimes they can change forms depending on what mode they are in battle, whether if they're offensive or defensive. And we have some more of those cure bottles that will poison us, but the poison that they give on you is just only temporary. And oh wow, there's some more of those fat Unversed that have the valve handle. Why did I all of a sudden just forget about that? And what you saw from the previous one, the one with the valve handle, was that it exploded, and that's because we attacked it at the front 3 times, and that is not always good. But other than that, we have completed this battle, and we shall move on with another cutscene. Yay.
Very impressive display. Wait! You help! I have been imprisoned on ridiculous charges.
And that's another familiar face from Lilo and Stitch. There is Dr. Jambu Jukiba. Yeah, Jambu Jukiba.
Why, my experiment could annihilate creatures you fought so hard. He is bulletproof, fireproof, and can think faster than supercomputers.
I guess you could say he was a neutral character in Lilo and Stitch, because he kind of had that personality where he was evil, but then he helped Lilo's sister, bringing her back to planet Earth and stuff like that. But yeah.
Exactly. Everyone always gets antsy and fancies when somebody more powerful is in the neighborhood. You understand, perhaps? We must make to rescue him, or he'll be banished to far reaches of space.
Okay then. Take me to him.
Here's the music that I was talking about.
Experiment 626. His name I give to adorable fluffy creature you're helping for to rescue. And I am genius scientist who created him, Dr. Jumbo Jukiba.
Yeah, Jumbo Jukiba.
I'm Terra.
Pleasure is all ours. 626 is this way.
And by 626, he means Stitch, even though he is not called Stitch in the game until we meet him much later on. And as you can tell, I already equipped the Keyblade, and I did a little bit of command melding to try to get some newer commands, and opening these cell doors by going through these extensive platform segments, you can get some items with command decks and crystals and such. Like, there we got a pulsing crystal. It's really easy if you have Terra doing this, because he has the air dash ability, or the air slide, so you can get to some of those hard to reach places on foot when you get to the higher levels. So use this as an advantage right now to get some of the treasures, because there may be some that you want to get, and there is a sticker right over there. But yeah, and there are some times where we'll miss the platforming unexpectedly, but hey, that's all part of the gimmicks within this place, but you'll see what I mean. And we got a Mega Ether. And we cannot reach that because that platform won't move. Great. I'll have to do a little bit of backtracking. Yeah. Yeah, that platform is very unforgiving. I'm sorry, but I just want to get up further. But it's not letting me. There. Was that so freaking difficult? And that is the Brutal Blast command that we can put in our command deck. I'm not exactly sure what it does, but I'll have to get back in touch with you on that. I assume it does damage within an area, kind of like some of the other commands that you can do, like the like that ability. I think it's Quick Blitz or something. No, I don't think that's it. But you could throw your Keyblade, kind of like what Terra does. But yeah. And I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to try it. So we'll take a look at it when we enter a battle here pretty quickly. Sometime. And notice that every time when you switch commands in your command deck, the commands will need to charge. And there, right there, I think we get the map of deep space with Terra. Indeed we do. Now, in order to get out of this room, you just need to stand at the middle and activate the transporter. And then you are instantly taken to the next level. There's just only one, as Square is not going to try to complicate things. So, well, they don't complicate anything with the maps in the game. So yeah, they're keeping it simple as possible. And once we do enter this room, we got some Unversed we got to fight. Yay. And we have some yellow and blue magic pots. Just when I think we could upgrade the finishing command to something new. I think we can. I think we can get up to Surprise 2, which is an improved and more powerful version of Surprise 1. And these UFO types of Unversed, they are a smaller version of the ones that we were fighting outside of the, when we were in the lanes in between when we were fighting those ones during that time. And I think I mentioned, with the barrage of Unversed, that you had to fight in a boss battle. That is just only predating to the ones that we're going to fight when we go to the next world. So that was a little preview right there before any of you are wondering what that boss battle could be that I mentioned in an earlier video. And there you can see we have some more fights we can do while we're outside of the ship. So, and you can use those poles to gain this ability to where you can spin around like crazy after you just whirl around by grabbing onto them. So yeah, use that as an advantage to, to try to catch up to your enemies, so that way it won't make the battles any harder. I mean, it might be harder to try to get an accurate hit detection in, but at least it does try something. At least this type of that type of battle mechanic is just something that's exaggerating, which the Kingdom Hearts series should be noted for having battle techniques that are very exaggerating, like Sora's combat abilities in Kingdom Hearts 2. And there, you see right there? That's an exaggerated battle move. You just want battle moves like that to be over the top and just insanely awesome. Let's hope for that more in Kingdom Hearts 3D Dream Drop Distance when it comes out on the 3DS. And now we defeated that. So I think we're going to go ahead and end things off here. So next time on Double RPG Let's Play with Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, we're going to finish up Deep Space by traversing more through the world and hopefully getting up to the boss. So take care of yourselves, guys, and I'll catch you next time. See you guys then.